story time on how I got cheated on with a crackhead. Gonna like come over and comfort me. Is affiliated and she might just get him jumped. She still talks to her ex, so he think it's okay to talk to me. So it's like she was trying to fight over a dude.
It's like, come on, these lines right here so pretty, girl, you belong in the what's your fantasy?
What is up, YouTube? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Marshaa Dianaa, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a story time on how I got cheated on with a crackhead. I got the entire story time on my phone. It comes with receipts because nobody allowed to say I'm lying.
Better clock that T, clock it, yeah.
But the code names is gonna be Locks. His name is gonna be Locks because he had dreads. The girl's name is gonna be Crackhead because of what he told me about her. And also there's one last person. Her name is Megan. Her code name is Megan. And Megan is my friend. And Megan's cousin is friends with Locks. And Megan, she kind of plays a role in the story, but only for a little bit. So, me and Locks were together for like a year and like 5 months. Then things started getting rocky soon as I started high school, y'all. Like literally soon as I started high school, he was saying how high school about to change me and stuff. And like, it's gonna take me away from him and stuff.
What?
But as soon as I started high school, things started getting rocky, and he would assume that I would be talking to some other dude or
Nice.
this, that, and the third. He'd be like, he got his friends watching for me and this, that, and the third. Mind you, there's like 7 schools in my school. I only go to one and his friend goes to the other one. Your friend is not watching me. Either way, I wasn't doing it this sneaky. But in November 2023, me and him started getting like, it was on and off from like when I started high school. And it was November 2023. So that was like 2, 3, 4 months around that time in high school for me. So I was fresh into high school. And you know, the problem started there because we didn't really see each other much because he goes to a different school, I go to a different school, and he lives on the other side of town. But me and him was getting closer until he started moving weird and distant, y'all. Weird and distant. When I mean distant, I mean like I would have to text first. And he will always have an attitude when I'm like texting him. And me and him was arguing every night, y'all. Like every night. As soon as it hit 12 a.m. He just wanted to start an argument out of nowhere for no reason whatsoever. But yeah. He was only bringing up stuff that like used to happen, like past mistakes he brought up. That's what caused us to argue. Past mistakes that we already gotten over, said sorry for, this, that, and the third. Like he did things and I did things, so I can't really like, you know, blame him because I did things too. But yeah, so one day this boy out of nowhere called me toxic and not good for his mental health.
Who the fuck you think you talking to?
Out of nowhere. When I tell y'all out of nowhere, these arguments used to come out of nowhere. He comes out of nowhere calling me toxic. But whole time I'm toxic and you trying to argue with me like every night about what? Because it would be the same things we arguing about every night, but I'm toxic. It's not making sense, but he was like, I'm toxic, I'm not good for his mental health, we're not good for each other, you know, all with that BS. BS, guys.
Bitch ass nigga. You got me fucked up, for real.
But we had broke up that day. Like, it was so many arguments and I just got tired of it. And I know he was tired of it, so we just broke up. but we were still talking. And I don't know, he was just texting me. I wasn't really like entertaining him, but at the same time I was still kind of stuck because it's like I've been with you for mad long, so it's gonna be hard to get over you. But from that day, like, I was just trying to like detach, but I felt like he kept continuing to come back. But from that day, you know, I was just, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. Like, it was like, I know you about to like do some BS, but it's hard for me to stop talking to you because we've been through so much. But me being me, when he texts me out of nowhere, I'm responding to him like a dumb ass, y'all. Like a dumb ass, like.
Are you fucking dumb?
But fast forwarding, the ending of November, he drew some. I'm sorry. I guess somebody was feeling a little bold, a little I don't really know. He was feeling bold and decided to text me, telling me that there was a new girl.
Wow, man.
Now, y'all, in the little commercial break I took, my eye ended up getting swollen. But it's not that noticeable, I think. Anyways, so he said there was a new girl. So I'm like, new girl? Well, this is really nothing new, but it's like usually they would stop talking 2 days later. Him and this new girl was talking for a week that I didn't know nothing of. And then he ended up posting her. But before we even get into that, you know, I'm thinking he's trying to be friends with the girl. Or, you know, just get to know her. So I couldn't really do too much. But yeah, he ended up posting the girl, y'all. When I said this came out of nowhere, she got posted out of nowhere. I just cursed him out because he was entertaining me, but posting the girl. So it was like, that's like weird because you want to move on, right? I understand moving on, but you was entertaining me too. So you could have just left me alone and moved on. But me and him was going back and forth, and I was like, you really made me think I was gonna have another chance, or there was gonna be another chance with us.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's weird.
And then you post a girl out of nowhere. I was like, this is weird. But then he was telling me how he's just entertaining her and it's really gonna be us and I'm his forever.
Motorsport.
Cap.
And I'm like, all right. You know what I do? I continue talking to him like a dumb ass.
Are you fucking dumb?
Like, I just kept talking to him, y'all. But it was like, I don't know. It was like, I knew what you was doing, but I can't stop talking to you because we've been through it all. He later posted me on his story, y'all. So I'm like, we might just be getting back together. But he was telling me how the girl felt some type of way. In my head, I'm like, how would you know the girl felt some type of way if y'all don't talk no more? Because before this, like, before he posted me and all, he was like how he doesn't talk to her no more. And he's gonna focus on us. Okay. But he later posts me, he tells me the girl felt some type of way. He was telling me how he cut her off, this, that, and the third. But how was she able to text you? So he had the girl still on Snap. And he never blocked her, but you cut her off.
cap.
But he was saying how her ex is affiliated and she might just get him jumped.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because they're friends now, her and the ex. So I'm like, maybe this is why he's still talking to me, because she still talks to her ex, so he think it's okay to talk to me. So this is gonna be his little get back on her for talking to hers.
You better clock that T, clock it.
Funny. But then I just stopped talking to him for the rest of the day, and then he comes back a few days later on some fake checkup. You know, like when people just stop talking to you out of nowhere, and then they come back acting like nothing happened, and they're all buddy with you, and they're trying to like know how you are mentally. That type of checkup.
Got him. We fucking got him.
But that wasn't really moving me whatsoever, y'all. Whatsoever, that wasn't moving me. December 17th or 8th, I think it was the 8th. I was like, I was not in the right headspace, y'all. Like, I let my emotions and feelings get the best of me that day, and I ended up getting into a fight at school. The screenshots, because this is where the receipts get added. Screenshots, videos will be right here. But I let my emotions get the best of me, and I ended up getting into a fight outside my school. And look, y'all, one thing about me, I really used to have a short temper. Like, that was before. Like, I really used to have a short temper. Now I'm like more chill because of the person that I be around. But because the person I be around now, I'm like calmer and stuff. Basically, y'all, I stopped entertaining him, and I ended up unadding him on Snap. Then I go to sleep. Keep this in mind, 12. Y'all know what happens every time with me and this dude at 12. I go to sleep after unadding him. I wake up at 12, and he waited to add me back, y'all, apologizing and all on the app, because I didn't have no phone at the time, so the only thing we could really communicate on was Snap. But yeah, y'all, it was just a whole bunch. He was apologizing, saying he doesn't want to like really involve himself with the girl and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Wow, man.
So I just believed him, and I like, you know, I'm like over it. I didn't want to argue about the same thing, like, even though he likes to argue about the same things over and over again. But I just like forgave him and stuff. Until, y'all, let's do a little commercial break, because this part gets serious. He was talking about coming over to comfort me and stuff. I'm like,
What? Child. Anyway, so
like, I'm so happy I didn't let him come see me, because he ended up showing his true colors again.
please don't play with me right now. Just no, that's it. Please, let's not. Please.
Couldn't even sleep that night. Like, it was just so much. But literally the same exact day, like I said, y'all, you know, it's always something new. He was getting mad at me because I wasn't trying to talk to him again. But I knew like what he was trying to do. He was still talking to the girl. That's why I didn't want to talk to him still. But he was mad at me because I didn't want to talk to him. So he basically unadded me and stuff on Snap. And I was texting Megan. Like, this is where Megan gets into it. I texted Megan. I was like, can you tell Locks to add me back so we could just talk it out? The whole time he should be the one asking me to talk things out still, even though he was. But it's like I couldn't really believe you, because you was just like, you just lied so many times. But I texted Megan. I was like, can you please tell Lock to add me back and we could talk things out? And she sent me screenshots of what he was saying. He was like, he was like, me and her, I don't want to speak to her. He's off me. I'm toxic. And it was better where he was at.
Here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't.
It was better where he was at, y'all. And he was just like blaming me for the entire thing. I'm just like,
Bye.
dude was so worried about himself. I got into a fight the same exact day. You know I don't really fight like that. Like before I really did not fight like that. The least you could have done was like at least continue to try to comfort me. But you was just worried about getting back together. You was worried about your needs and not mine in the time, because I would do the same thing for you. But we was going back and forth, and then Crackhead added me on Snap out of nowhere.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's weird.
And I'm like, he was like, she was trying to talk to me. I'm like, for what?
Okay.
Because me and this girl, we never like talk. I don't know how she sounds. I don't know how she talks. I don't know nothing about this girl, but from what he tells me. So she adds me, she starts going back and forth. She's
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
like, girl, you're new here. You just came. You don't really know how this boy is. You literally just came. So please. But it's like she was trying to fight over a dude that I done been through everything with, and she's just getting to know him.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Yeah. So I just left it alone. Like, it wasn't worth it. Then I got added to a group with him, her, and he ended up choosing me. Like, I was like, you gotta choose now, because this back and forth, it's not moving. It's not moving anybody. So it was like, you gotta choose now, and he chose me, y'all. But he chose me for that one day. But he ended up choosing me and stuff, because he was like how me and him been through it all to her. But he chose me. I left the group chat, added him back. He added me back. We were just talking like nothing happened. Until, y'all, you know, good things don't last. Especially if it's with this one. So she ends up getting involved again. Again, y'all.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
But it's like, he just did what he did yesterday. Literally, it was literally the next day. He did what he did the other day again, but he reversed roles, y'all. Tell me why a dude ends up going back to her.
Passed away? Oh. All right.
He literally ends up going back to her, and he makes another group chat, y'all. You know the group chats, you know how these goes. Who you choosing? He chooses her after filling my head up with these lies, y'all. It was lie after lie. I'm his forever, we're forever, this, that, and the third, you know, those type of lies. But he ends up going back to her, and I'm like,
Wow.
I'm like embarrassed, because nobody just embarrassed me like that. You could have been chose her, went about your day, but you just embarrassed me. So I was like, there's really no coming back from that. And I ended up blocking him this time, y'all. You know, the ad, that back and forth. No, I blocked him.
Oh my God! Wow!
And I was blocking him for good until he adds me from another account, y'all, trying to get my attention. So I'm declining it. Then Megan gets involved again. Like, Megan was just in the middle of it. He goes and tells Megan to make me unblock him. And I just unblock him like a dumbass, y'all.
Are you fucking dumb?
Because he wasn't hearing me out, but I decided to hear him out. It wasn't making sense, y'all. But
They get back a motherfucker.
after that embarrassment, I added him back. And he was just y'all gonna see right here. He was just begging, y'all. He was like, please, let's do it over. I was like, people come and go, because I was like over it, y'all. I was completely over the lies and the BS and the back and forth and the fights every night. Like, I was over it all. He was like, please, let's do it over. And I'm like, people come and go. And I was like, you just one of the people that can come and go. You came and you disappeared, and then you came again and you decided to disappear. Now I want you to disappear, please.
I don't know, I just don't think this is like great for me. I don't want to do it. I want to go home. Like, I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview...
But then I just, me like a dumbass, y'all. Me like a dumbass. It was just begging after begging. He was saying how she's a bad influence on him. And he told me from before, all she does is smoke. Like, soon as she wakes up, she goes to smoke. And he said that's all she ever does. And after all that begging, y'all know I can't. Everybody knows, like me, I can't stand on business in cases like these. But I was like, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
I hope so.
Okay.
I mean, he did end up giving me his passwords, and he showed me proof that he ended things with her. That he did, like, you know, he sent her a whole little paragraph. And yeah, guys, that's the whole situation. And after that, I still didn't trust him. Like, it was kind of hard because he really put me in a really messed up state, y'all. Like, it was bad for me. Like, it was really bad. Like, I never been put in a situation like that. Like, that was my first real heartbreak. But basically, after all that, you know, it don't stop like that. I'm gonna get my lick back. And I did what? I definitely got my lick back, y'all. But that was like a month later. I got my lick back before her, me and his.
They get back a motherfucker.
Y'all, hopefully y'all enjoyed that story time, because I surely didn't. I mean, I didn't really like, I like telling it, but I don't like thinking of it, y'all. But yeah, I did in fact get my lick back, because who do you think you are?
You got me fucked up, for real. Like, I don't really play games. Y'all see, I don't back down from shit.
I did definitely in fact get my lick back, y'all. But thank you for watching my YouTube video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the new story times, because I'm going to start a whole series.